Hello and welcome to the Solo Cruise Deal Show, which we have every single Thursday. And if you're watching us live, hiya. And if you're watching us on playback, obviously, hello as well. Just to let you know what's coming up before I introduce our special guest today, who you're probably going to recognize as well. Coming up, because what I do is I search the internet for the best deals from various different companies. So if you see any out there, please let me know. Yeah, please give me a heads up on that. Coming up, I found a few deals from the Norwegian Cruise Line website direct in the UK. Also, for our North American friends, Vacations to Go in the United States. And also Passion for Cruises in the UK. They're some of the deals that I found. And if you are a travel agent and you want to come on the show and be a guest travel agent, especially from North America, we want a few from North America as well, please message me and let me know. And also, I'm going to be updating you about the group cruise that we're doing next year on the Norwegian Epic, going from Rome on October the 13th. And Jonathan Fletcher from Cruise Holidays UK is organising the group, and he's got more information about that. But anyway, I have to introduce Eileen. Hello, Eileen. How are you?
Yeah, I'm really good. How are you, Pete?
I'm okay. Throat's a bit dodgy, to be honest with you, but people, that's why. Now, if you don't remember, Eileen was a guest last week on the Cruise Amigos show, and so if you want to know more about Eileen, please look at the show. If you want to know the reasons why to book a holiday with a travel agent, please look at the show. Yeah, I've got a comment coming through. I want to see what that comment is. Oh, right, yes. Emily says, good afternoon, Pete and Eileen. Hi, Emily. It's good to see you there.
You're right.
Emily's from New York. So, right. Now, Eileen, this is who you are, yes? This is Independent Travel Experts. Eileen, yeah? Tell us more about your agency.
Yeah, that's correct. Okay, so with regards to my agency, which is House to Travel Services, I joined them in 2017. It was through Independent Travel Experts. I actually came up with the name of House to Travel Services because I actually live quite close, probably about a stone's throw away from Housestead. And I've been in the industry since I was 16 years old. I'm now 38 and hopefully a young 38. And we do everything from hotels on their own. We do flight onlys, cruises, holidays, just absolutely everything that you can possibly think of. So we've got quite a lot of experience in every single travel genre, shall we say. But I do love cruise, though. That is one of my passions.
Excellent. And today it's all about the deals, to be honest with you. So we're going to fly through the deals as quickly as we possibly can. Then I will say goodbye to Eileen as well. So you hadn't got to sit through the whole lot. Eileen, the first deal that you messaged me earlier, let me get rid of, by the way, that. This is on the Fred Olsen, yeah? Tell us about it.
Yeah, okay. So you've got the Journeys to the Islands of the Caribbean. And this one departs on the 7th of December 2021. It's a 16-night duration. It's actually sailing from Southampton, but it flies back from Barbados. Now, that particular one has got a beautiful itinerary, as you can see. So she starts in Southampton and she goes over to the lovely Lisbon. You've got Funchal, Madeira, Philipsburg, Basseterre. You know, there's so many beautiful itineraries with regards to the Caribbean there. And I've actually had the pleasure of being on the Braemar before. She is a very beautiful vessel. She holds around 960 passengers. She is very, very good for the solo passengers. Now, the room that you would actually be going in is the B grade. I've actually had the pleasure of staying in that B grade before, which is an ocean view cabin. Okay. Now, the great thing about that's it. Yep, that's the cabin that I stayed in. And the great thing about the Fred Olsen Braemar is, with regards to solo passengers, they are so lovely because they have so many daytime and evening entertainment for the solo passengers. Whether you like bowls or you like theatre, comedians on board as well. And the nice thing about Fred Olsen is if you choose a table of 6, 8, 10 or anything like that, what they tend to do is put all the solos together. So you end up meeting some lovely friends, which you remain friends with for the end of the cruise, and hopefully end up traveling with them next time, which is nice.
Now that price you're talking about was, I saw it's at £2,345, yeah, for the solo.
Yeah,
And
for the solo, that's correct.
and just to confirm, just so everyone knows, that starts at Southampton, finishes in Barbados on December the 22nd, and that includes a flight back to London or Manchester, did you say?
Yeah, either London, Gatwick, or Manchester that will fly back from.
Now, what I would say also, Eileen, for some of our North American friends, if anybody was thinking of coming to London, you know, beforehand in December, come to London and having a holiday in London, you could do it the opposite way around, couldn't you? You could then take the cruise from Southampton, go back to Barbados in the Caribbean, and then fly, obviously, from Barbados back to wherever you are. Now, can you organise flights for our American friends to do it that way as well?
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. No problems at all. And even if they decide to go to London and spend some time, go and see Big Ben or anything like that, or Buckingham Palace, then they can go and do that before the cruise, which is so nice. And then what we can do is we can organise, they can take the train going from London back over to Southampton, which will actually go to the port of Southampton. It's not too far away. I think it's literally £5 on a taxi. Which isn't too bad at all. And then they can board the lovely Braemar.
You can actually, from the train station in Southampton, you can walk to the ship in most
You can
cases.
even walk if you've got all your luggage. Yeah, if you've got all your luggage, you might want to take the taxi. But if you like Pete, who's happily walk with his suitcase, then you can be like Pete.
Yeah, save every penny. That way I can cruise again. But I think it's a really good idea. So obviously, from our point of view in the UK, you're going from Southampton, it's fantastic, and you're going to Barbados. And again, of course, you know, you can talk to yourself, Eileen. If you wanted to spend Christmas in Barbados, you have that option, don't they?
Exactly. Yeah, it's wonderful. So you can extend it as much as you possibly want. The only thing is with Fred Olsen is they do quite like you to get the flight back when the cruise finishes. So that's the only thing. But obviously, we could always take that flight away, and then somebody can spend Christmas there. So we can do it as a cruise only price as well. And then we can get the flight from Barbados back to London or Manchester, wherever it may be. So if they want to extend, that's not a problem.
I have to admit, I love the idea for my North American members and friends to come over, see London at Christmas. All the Christmas decorations will be up in Oxford Street, in Regent Street. It'd be fantastic atmosphere, and then cruise back to the Caribbean and take a flight back to where we are. I mean, it's a great idea. So contact Eileen. The phone, you know, speak to Eileen from House to Travel. If you haven't got the phone number, I did put it up earlier. Just message us. I'm sure we can sort that out for you. Right, your next deal, Eileen. This one here. I wasn't. This is this year, so obviously things are slightly up in the air.
Yeah. So with regards to this one, I have to say it was a little bit of a risk, if I'm honest, because we know that 2020, we're not entirely sure what is going on, but from the grapevine, we know that cruises are trying to commence end of July and beginning of August. So if, for instance, you were to take this cruise, which departs on the 25th of October 2020, and you book through House to Travel Services, then we do have a fantastic policy where you can either rebook, get a credit note for your cruise, or you can get a full refund. Now, a lot of the cruise liners at the moment is if you do take the credit note, sometimes it can benefit you, okay, because it's 125% of the cruise. So if you were to take that gamble, you're not going to lose no matter what. So at least you'll have something possibly to look forward to. And if not, you can always move it across to next year, which won't be a problem.
This is the Dawn. That's the Dawn.
Yeah.
That's the ship, the Dawn.
That is a lovely Dawn. Yeah, she's absolutely beautiful. She's got a huge foyer. Very good for solos as well. As I already know, they have a really nice solo area. Now, this particular price that we're advertising today, it is based on an inside cabin. Okay. And there's so many different facilities on board. She is one of the smallest ones of the Norwegian fleet, but you will not be disappointed with her either.
Yeah, I think that's a really interesting itinerary. I'm going to go back again to see if I can find the itinerary here, because
Yeah, the itinerary is truly wonderful. So you're starting in the lovely Venice, and you know, even going to Montenegro, you've got Corfu, Santorini, Mykonos, Dubrovnik, back to Venice. The reason why I actually handpicked this one myself is just because it's just the itinerary itself, especially for the people in North America or Canada or even in the UK, just to go to them wonderful places. You know, you've got 3 or 4 countries there, which is just truly wonderful when you'll be able to go and visit them.
I've actually got my eye on that cruise next year, a possible back, because we're doing, just for everyone out there, listen to this, you know, there's a possibility for everyone. If I can get the right deal, and I'm kind of watching that closely, so maybe you can help us as well. And on October the 13th next year, we're doing the Norwegian Epic from Rome, and we're doing it as a with Jonathan Fletcher. But I'm for the 10th, I've got a hotel, so I'm going to be going to Rome, and I've got 3 days before I go on a cruise. But from the 3rd to the 10th, the Dawn does that itinerary from Venice.
Yeah.
I was thinking the possibility of going earlier, going to Venice, and that's an incredible itinerary, and then taking the train on the 10th back to Rome, having my 3 days so I can get to see Rome, and then going on the Epic. So if you're all thinking about a possible back-to-back, that's a real possibility. So speak to Eileen about that as well. Because obviously you can sort out prices for next year as well, but that is an incredible itinerary. It really is. And so that's
wonderful. It really is.
Yeah, look at that. It's just wonderful.
There's so many different ways of doing it. So obviously you've got your back-to-back cruise, which would be amazing. Or the other way of doing it is maybe staying a few days in Venice and going to explore the city there. You know, there's so many different ways in which you'll be able to do it, and we'll be able to piece it together as much as possible for you. But to even get to Santorini for a week, you know, you are looking at least £1,000. So the fact that you can actually go and visit there and take some of the cruise excursions, you know, it's perfect.
I mean, Eileen, please have a look at the 3rd of October 2021 for us as well. And if you see an amazing deal for us, that would be wonderful. I've been watching that on the Norwegian cruise website, to be honest with you. As a real possibility. So there are 2 fantastic cruises. Eileen, House Head Travel, an independent travel expert. If you please watch our show that we had on Sunday with the Cruise Amigos, which you'll find out the reason why it's really worth booking with an independent travel expert, and you'll find out all about Eileen as well. So Eileen, I want you to say, unless you've got anything else to say, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me on the show tonight, Pete.
Absolute pleasure.
Yeah. Everybody. And stay safe.
We will do. Bye, Eileen. Bye.
Take care. Bye. Bye.
Right. Thank you, Eileen. Thank you. Right. I've been going through, and I definitely want to look at that back to back, by the way. We've got another comment. Let me check the comments out first of all. Facebook user, my small issue is I'm worried about PPL who may not be wearing masks on an airplane in 2020, maybe 21. I get that. I do get that. So, you know, that's why my cruises are 2021, but that's a great deal. It's an amazing cruise. And if things do get better, then, you know, that's an absolute bargain, to be honest with you. And so it's something to think about. Right. I've talked about the group cruise that we're doing with John Fletcher from Cruise Holidays UK, and just get himself together. Now, if you're interested, that goes on the 13th of October next year. And it's October the 13th next year. It goes from Rome. It's a fantastic itinerary. It really is. That is the deal at the moment I saw, which is an incredible price, yeah. But speaking to Jonathan Fletcher from Cruise Holidays UK, he can give you the information about that. I'm going to be on board. I'm hoping other people are going to be on board. I know Chile was kind of thinking, I might come and join you as well. So, Chile, if you're interested in joining us, and maybe John, the Cruise Amigos on that ship, maybe we can do Venice first. We could do Venice first, and then we can do that back to back. That would be an amazing cruise. Right. Okay. I've been looking through everywhere for the best deals. I would say if you're looking at the Norwegian Cruise Line, which is obviously great for solos, they're our favourites, to be honest with you, and the Epic. Search the Epic, please. Yeah. Search the Epic for next year, early 2021. I've seen so many amazing deals for the Norwegian Epic. So go to their website or speak to Eileen or Jonathan, whoever you want to speak to, yeah? And for instance, Transatlantic, that's one of my favorite cruises, but this is the going in the opposite direction. That's next year, yeah? That's next year on the Norwegian Epic from San Juan. Now, let me show you these prices. This is April the 11th next year. You're talking about, it's not a studio, it's the inside cabin, £1,014. £1,014 for an inside cabin on the Epic from San Juan. And that's going to be an amazing cruise. It really is. So if you're thinking about coming across the Transatlantic next year, April, when hopefully everything's calmed down, search at the moment. Now, these deals are here now. They could be gone tomorrow. They change all the time. I see them change all the time. That's a fantastic deal for the Norwegian Epic Transatlantic fans. If you can get to San Juan, you know, and come back to Barcelona, it's a fantastic deal. And the next deal is also from San Juan. Check these prices out, yeah? I couldn't believe it. These prices are in January. I'm seeing loads of prices on their website, around 600, I think that's gone up by a few quid, by the way, since I've seen it. Between around £500 to £600, yeah, for San Juan. This is, look at that itinerary. The Southern Caribbean, yeah? Look at that price, $579, and that's the itinerary. It's incredible. So please search for the Epic, yeah? Search for the Epic, because there are some amazing deals. There really are some incredible deals. Right, let me get myself organized, because I'm going to go for, again, our North American friends. Now, we're talking about vacations to go in the United States. You can book them from the UK as well, and they seem to do some amazing deals for solo cruises, yeah? Now, this is the first deal that I saw with vacations to go. I need to get rid of the banner again, because it takes up too much space, yeah? This is an 8-night deal on the Royal Caribbean, the Jewel of the Sea. And look at these prices, yeah? Now, let me show you, let me go back and show you the Jewel of the Sea itinerary, yeah? It goes from Galveston, goes to Cozumel, Costa Mayo, Mexico, Honduras, the Cayman Islands, amazing itinerary. Cozumel, when I went to Chichen Itza, or they call it Chicken Pizza. It's an incredible place. It really is. So that is, and the thing about that deal was, yeah, I looked at it, single suite, $1,966. And a single ocean view is $1,221. I don't think they include taxes. I know the Americans do it slightly differently, so that won't be the final price. But a suite at $1,966, single that's 47% off single supplement. I thought that was an amazing deal, yeah. Right, the next one, again with vacations to go. Now, this is on the Royal Caribbean Majesty of the Seas, 7 nights, single inside $620, single ocean view $755, yeah. Now, this is from New Orleans. I know people have been speaking about going for New Orleans. I spoke about it the other day. Again, that goes to Cozumel. That looks like that's on May the 8th. That is an amazing deal. And look at that. It's worth it. The single ocean view for that is $755 plus whatever taxes that they do. I think that is an incredible deal. I really do. Yeah, that's with vacations to go. Right. Let me now just get myself organized again. Passion for Cruises. Now, Passion for Cruises are a UK company. And I always see some great solo deals with Passion for Cruises. You know, and they also have a solo group as well. So talk to Passion. I've got another comment coming through. Let's have a look. Just see that a bit late. Just got back from a doctor's appointment. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. I have to look it on my Facebook. Right. Okay. So sorry about that. Passion for Cruises. Right. Now, again, I'm going to take away that because you know who it is, because you can see. Now, these are the deals that I saw. Yeah. The Amy Johnson. Amy Johnson is the brand new ship. Yeah. Brand new ship. Now, you're talking about a cruise only 16 nights on the Amy Johnson, right? Now that is 1,895. Now let me get the close up of that one. Yeah, that is the itinerary. It's a no-fly cruise. Yeah, that's a beauty. I mean, that Scandinavia. That is a place I really want to go to. I have to say that. It's going from London Tilbury. It's a no-fly. Bergen. I love Norway. I haven't been to Bergen. I'd love to go to Bergen. I can't pronounce half of those, to be honest with you. But that looks like an incredible deal, yeah? So the Amy Johnson, that's a 16-night cruise, £1,895. And I saw £2,121. Now, that would include taxes, and that was for an outside cabin. Now, if you really want to go for it, 36 days on the Amy Johnson, yeah? The 10th of November, 2021. Can you believe that? 36 days. Now, that is the itinerary. Look at that itinerary. London, Tilbury, now Rotterdam, Vigo, Lisbon, St. John's, Antigua, across the Atlantic, St. Martin's, St. Kitts, St. Lucia, St. George's, Grenada, Scarborough, Tobago, Bridgetown, Barbados, Ponta Delgado, and back to London, Tilbury, yeah? Now, you're talking about an amazing... Okay, it's a lot of money. You say it's a lot of money. For me, it's a lot of money, but £3,099. £3,099 is that what I saw for the Amy Johnson. I think that is an absolutely incredible deal. I really do. For 36 nights. So that's with Passion for Cruises. And the last one that I saw with them, Passion for Cruises, is on the Columbus. The Columbus, again, it's a cruise only. 21 nights cruise only on the Columbus. And that's the itinerary. That's the Canaries itinerary. Tilbury, Rotterdam, Lisbon, Madeira, Gran Canaria. It's going to be beautiful and warm there. Fantastic temperature, yeah? Look at that. Well, look at that for an itinerary. That is the Columbus, yeah? And that's going the 8th of November in 2021. That is, that again is a fantastic deal. £1,599 or $1,799 for an outside cabin for 21 nights. That's less than £100 a night. November 21. So again, Passion for Cruises, fantastic deals. So I want to say thank you for everybody for watching. I hope that I've helped with a few cruises. I've got a few comments. I'm quickly going to go through them. Hey, Chile. I want you. You got to come over, man. You said you might come over. We could do a back-to-back. We could get it organized, yeah? Venice, first of all, 3rd of October next year. And then the 13th of October, the Rome. What an amazing cruise. And Emily says, are they having single ocean views because of the virus situation? I don't know, to be honest with you. I really don't know how that's going to work. We're just going to have to see about that. So every single Thursday, I'm going to be doing the show. I'm going to be looking for the internet for the best possible deals, and I'm going to have a guest travel agent. So if you're our travel agent and you want to be on the show, I really want a travel agent from North America to come on to balance things out. And the most important things are the best deals for our members. That's what I'm trying to do, the best possible deals. So if you're a member and you see an amazing deal, message me on the Wednesday or the Thursday, yeah? Message me and I'll put it out there. If you want to come on the show, and talk about that deal that you found and be a guest member, do that as well, because we're trying to find the best solo deals for us. So hopefully all those deals that we've had with the lovely Eileen from Halstead Travel Services, with Norwegian Cruise Lines Direct, with Vacations to Go, with Passion for Cruises, I hope that's helped. Please message me. This is going to be on YouTube. It's going to be on our group pages as well. So hopefully we're going to get cruising. And if anybody wants to join me next year on a Norwegian Epic out of Rome on the 13th of October 2021, it's a great itinerary. Please let me know. Please speak to Jonathan, from Cruise UK. And maybe we can get Chile on board. We can get a few other people on board, and maybe we can even go back to back and we do the Venice as well. So thank you everybody for watching. I've been talking too much and my tea has gone cold. Thank you. Bye.